Okay, guys, today we're going to take a break from talking about video games and I'm going to talk about manga a little bit. Full disclaimer, if I mess some of these names up, I apologize in advance. I'm not the best at pronouncing Japanese names. Some I can and some I can't, but I will try my best throughout this video. All right, so we got this article on Fandom Pulse, and the headline reads, Disordered My Hero Academia shippers seethe and accuse Menagaka Koi Horikoshi of misogyny. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about this. Okay, so moving forward, I am going to try to avoid reading the articles word for word too much, and I'm just going to kind of read a few snippets here and there and then give my take, because you guys all know you can go read these articles, so that is something I'm going to try to do different. But the gist of what's going on, based off what I've read here, is that some fans are really unhappy with the creator of My Hero Academia because he pretty much got the girl at the end. Now, I'm not really sure what they were expecting. I have not watched the entire anime of My Hero Academia. I've only watched maybe the first few episodes. And based off of what I've seen so far, I really wasn't sure what direction they thought it was going to go. It seemed pretty clear to me what was going to happen. But the article does mention that there is an ex-user that goes by Izukatsu, and I guess they seethed over the main ending because MHA is deeply rooted in misogyny. And he says, and we put far too much hope in a man. He mentions how at the end of the day, Horikoshi is a man, and OFC, he's going to give his main guy the girl at the end. Well, yeah, it's his story. He's going to do that. And then the user did say, it's character assassination and shitting, but we were naive to expect more. First off, it's his creation, his story. I just don't understand why they're up in arms about this. I get it. There are times you're watching a show or an anime or just into a story in particular. They introduce some characters. They hint that there could be a potential romance going on. And, people always root for that kind of stuff. And then, you get kind of disappointed when the character you like doesn't end up with the other character you like. It happens. But is it really that deep? It's a fictional story. And then coming on and saying, oh, it's misogyny.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Like, that's just an insane take to me. Like, it's not that deep. It has nothing to do with that. It's just he wrote the story, he took it in a direction that he wanted, and that's it. Stop blaming misogyny for everything. Like, why is it always our fault when something bad happens or something happens that people don't like? And there were some users that did kind of clap back and say, oh, yeah, the cope is real. And they also made some comment to the reply of, nah, I'm not, but I genuinely am becoming a KRBK after this. I see the vision more than ever. And I guess KRBK is an acronym for that My Hero Academia shippers used to promote a disordered relationship between Bakugo and Kiroshima. Now, I don't understand what a disordered relationship is. I will look into that. There's new words being invented every day, or new terms being invented every day. I can't keep up with this stuff, man. But anyway, I'll do some Google searching on that here later, see if I can get a little bit more informed on that. Anyway, I guess the is Kutakatsu, however you pronounce it, I don't care. They weren't the only ones on X that were fuming over the disordered relationship. There's X-user, the pick Francis wrote, if I think I gave Horikoshi too much credit, I kept thinking there's no way he'd be so homophobic as to kill off queer woman just to shove the woman she loved into a het romance. And now looking back, I feel like a dumbass because this is the attempt at transform rep. Again, it's his story. He took it in the direction that he wanted. Some authors and some creators like to, they will kill off a character, just to have that emotional impact on the story, helps drive the story forward. I don't really think that there was an agenda going on here. I think he just simply wrote the story to go in the direction he wanted. That's just it. And he probably always intended it to be this way. Like I said, I have not watched all My Hero Academia. It is an anime that I am going to get into watching again. I'm probably going to buy the mangas too. In my experience, I always find the mangas to be better than the animes. I know that's just the general, way it works is that there's more details in the mangas, and the animes just kind of adapt a few things here and there, just key story points. So yeah, I will definitely buy those mangas and watch that anime because this is an interesting story. Like, I did find the characters interesting. I thought All Might seemed kind of cool. And based on what I saw of him so far in the anime, yeah, I really want to get into it. So I will definitely watch the rest of it. Like I said, my exposure to this anime is limited because I've only watched the first few episodes, and then I got sidetracked with some other animes. So that is on my list of animes to for sure finish watching. Anyway, so what really happened after that was they all got pretty mad at the creator, so they all went on a mass blocking on X. I'm pretty sure the creator doesn't really care. And I guess, as far as all that goes, it's better than what the alternative could have been. We've seen far too much in the past where a creator does something, either they put out a piece of artwork or they change something in their story, and they all of a sudden get threats by people on social media. So, I mean, it could have been way worse, I guess. But, go ahead and mass block him, I guess. I don't think he really cares. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.